slash showcase slash whatever you call it of a puppet that's not released, but I think if someone asked me to make a version of it for them, I would probably do it. As you can see, it's private. It's private. It's a puppet. It's remixable. It's a template. It is a base puppet, so it has just your basics. So it's got the whole movements and stuff like that. It's got no eyes, no mouth. The hands fist up when you walk. The red bar on the right is your health. Green bar on the left is your stamina. All adjustable when you're running. You got give or take 5 seconds worth of running, and then you get back to jogging. And if you're jogging or trying to run or move or whatever, you got to release both shoulder buttons to regen your stamina. Simplified version of my stamina. Right shoulder button, jog, both runs. If you just hold the left shoulder button in, it doesn't do anything. You've got to be jogging in order to run. I figured that makes sense, so I done it that way. Now, detail-wise, it's not overly detailed. Like without going like, oh, here's a close-up of stuff. It's got nothing. It's like there's an ever so slight crease down the midsection. It goes up to the butt cheeks. It's got a bit of a spine going there. It's got a little bit of collarbone on there, but again, nothing super realistic. The head sculpt is purely a stand-in because I always intend for my puppets to have head swaps done. So, because to me, as I've stated before, the character is the head. Like, you are you because of your face, or your personality and your face. And it's like if your personality was in somebody and somebody else had your somebody else let the movie Face Off. If somebody else had your face and they acted their way, it would look odd because that's you, but it's not acting like you, if that makes sense. But if you're skinny, fat, sunburnt, whatever, it's still you because you can see your face and you're there. It's I don't want to say seamless because obviously you can see the seams, but it's pretty good seamless even when you curve and stuff like that. All the joints are fairly well done. So the only thing I've got an if with is the ankles. I'm still having issues with ankles. The only real way I can show it is if I actually manually pose the puppet. So if I come in here, for example, and go edit, and I get the ankles, as you can see, if I grab the ankle and turn it, how it does that, that's what I'm still having issues with. I could quite easily just grab this, which I was supposed to have done, and move it up, which I probably will do in a bug fix. But at the moment, it's... Actually, I'll do it up. Let's make sure we've got this turned on. Let's make sure it's at its neutral spot. Let's do that and zoom in. Alignment is everything. So let's grab this and move it up to roughly where the hinge, the joint is. That's how I determine where that should make it look a lot better. I'm still getting a little bit iffiness, but it's all in tweaking with the joints. For example, I've got a tendon. Oh, everyone's got the tendon, but I put the tendon in the puppet. So when I do that, too much, you can see the tendons poking down the bottom. All I have to do is blend it, and that should fix that problem. Possibly, because if I go the other way, does it? Oh no, the other way's not too bad. That tendon is the issue. So if I fix the tendon, it'll probably be fine. But I've saved it. I've only saved it as private, so you can't actually use it. But if someone asks nice enough, any chance I can, and then so I'll turn around. Sure, why not? I might make a playable version of it as base puppet just to showcase it, because Media Molecule has this thing with, in brackets, it's got no anatomy. It's a blank puppet, but because the hip is hip shaped and because the butt's a butt shaped and so on and so forth, oh no, natural stuff, and probably get flagged. But if someone's saying, I want to make a character for adventure game or something like that, and this is the style they're after, it's like, throw me a message, say any chance I can get this. I it's neutral, so you can make it a male or you can make it a female. I haven't done what I normally do with it because it's a base puppet. Normally when I create a puppet, like if I go into here and go, for example, male, and then go to public, as you can see, like this one here, it's a female puppet, and that is purpose built as a female. So that was purpose built as a female. But a lot of them are like, for example, see if I can find one that's you see, none of these are really like it. But for example, if I go base, maybe there's something in base. Like this one, for example, you could, in theory, remove the breast and it's a male, but it's got breasts. Same with that one. It's a female puppet, but if you remove the little lumps on the chest, you could use it as a thing. I'm not 100% keen on the fact that it's got skinny arms, but yeah. That, for example, that is probably the only one that doesn't have anything at all, other than what I've just done. Things like this puppet here, or this puppet here, can be male or female, and they've usually got switches. So for example, if I choose that one, for example, if I go remix, this one, come to here, then I choose in here somewhere there would be a switch to determine, like, there's the help that tells you what it does, there's the energy, there's when it runs and stuff like that. There's the options, and this is where I want to go, because in here, if I'm not mistaken, top, pants, auto look, switch, female. Turn that off. It turns the breasts off. And then if I go the top, then technically that's a male, because it doesn't have the thing. And I normally do some sort of alternate version of the hip as well, so that you can toggle on or off a male hip. But the last one I done, I got, oh no, flag it, quick. So it's like, I've got a tendency not to do that now. I've got them for myself, my personal versions. All my personal versions are actually anatomically most of them are anatomically correct, and they've got both genders, and I just go in and flick a switch. Do I want it to be male at the time or female at the time? It's just easier that way. Like this one here's actually got, that one there's actually got male anatomy, but there's also, I think this one's got the breast as well. Yeah, it's got the breast as well, but the male anatomy is actually, it's got a slider, so you can make it a long one or a short one. So, no one in the world's that gonna fly on freaking a medium middle class thing. Actually, if I quickly go into it and go remix, if I go like this and go like this, there's the chip. Where are we? No, that's not the one with the. It's the other one that's got the slide. Okay. That one's actually got the heart of mate as well. So it must be this one here. I believe it's that one there's got both. Or no, that one there's got both. That one, oh, I can't remember. I think this one here's got both. So if I go into there and go to remix, let's check. And it should have a slider. Yeah, length. So if you want a long one, If you want a long one, you can turn the length up, short one, length down. If I just go, is that one? No. So, for example, at the chest, the chest should be. Wait, does this one not have a button? That's the photo mode. This one might not have the switch for the. Okay, so this one doesn't have the switch for the top part. Okay, so I remember the telling. So that one's technically, that one and that one aren't, because they're both versions of copies of this. So I believe this one here is to both. Yes, it's got a slightly different layout. No, see, that doesn't have. It's got MA. That doesn't have the slider for length. But either way, you can adjust it. It's all dynamic. All that sort of stuff. That one there's got all these sliders for like walk speed and stuff like that. I believe I made a version of this public, I think. Yeah, see that one's got both parts, and you just toggle on or off the part you want. That one there's got. It looks like female there, but that's actually just. Actually, it does have breasts on it, and you can turn it on or off. But that's just muscles. It's like you can flex the muscles. I actually have one that's playable with the muscle, a more modern version of the muscle feature. Is it that one? Yes, it's that one, I think. The other one was a test. This one is more like a showcase, as you can see. It's got the six-pack. So, and I've done it so that when you move the puppet in a certain way, six-pack pops. But as you can see, it's only playable. Same with that one, playable. That's a skirt test. It was asking people, what do you think of that skirt? Do you reckon it's a good method? If it got enough likes, I would have given it, but it's got 2 likes, so it's like, it's bugger all. That's a showcase of a puppet with a top, with the skirt, with the it's a whole showcase. And as you can see, it's just playable. The remixable versions of them, there is a remix. I think there's a remixable version of that. If I go to there, see that? Oh yeah, see that one there is a remix of that, and that is an advanced version of that. So if you want the base of it, that's the base. But as you can see, it's got the shape of the breast. So if I come in and go to remix, as you can see, it's got breast shapes. It has no anatomy. I don't think it's got anatomy. Yeah, no anatomy. No notable anatomy anyway. But again, if you want a female, you want to make the female male, you just boonk, and you get a male. It's like. But if it's dynamic in any way, or it's a separate sculpt, it would be toggleable so I can make it male or female. A lot of my private ones that I can't show on YouTube because it's got anatomically correct parts, and YouTube's like, oh my god, nudity! Let's see if I can quickly spot one. That's all playables. I need to go all. I'm trying to think of one that's an easy one to show that's not going to be, oh my god, how dare you. None of them are really easy. That's one of my puppets that's purely male. That one there, you can see it's got breasts. They can be turned on and off, so they can have it male or female. Give me 1 second. Let's just turn it on. Dr. O plays. Hello. How are we going, Dr. O? I'm just showing off my latest creation, which is not available because of their bodgy moderation system on here, but there it is. It's a puppet with stamina, so I always do them. But this one's, I like to iterate on my versions, and this is, I don't want to say less anime, because there's still a lot of anime in it, but it's a little bit more realistic. But not realistic as in like, oh, that's photorealistic. It's realistic as in the proportions aren't anime styled. It's closer to a human-ish, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to make it seamless, so the joints. Yeah, just showing stuff off, dude. If you've got Dreams on the PlayStation, my creations, exit that. If you want to look them up, and you go public, the last one that's publicly available is the tentacle, which is dynamic. It flops around, so as you move around, it flops around. Free to use. What do we got? The head. This one uses the gyroscope in the controller to look around. The mouth moves when you talk. Again, this one's free to use as well. So if, for example, you want to make a character and you're not confident enough in creating your own character, you could come in and say, oh, okay, he's got some bodies here, so I want to use that puppet, but you don't like that head, so you might stick that head on it, and you want it to have a tail, and there's a tail. This one here is the last puppet that is available for everyone to use, so just use it. There's no like restriction or like that. It's got the jiggly boobs on it, and if you want it to be male, just turn them off. Okay. So you do have Dreams, and you've got. Okay, so if I now the question is, if I come into here, this will show off people how you can browse. Let's go into here. I'll go into here. Okay. Actually, I think. Hang on. Didn't you recently like one of my creations? Hang on, let me just double check. That name rings a bell. Demon Brain is the creation's name. Okay, we'll have a look at it. Hang on. I'll do you a solid, so if anyone watches this video. So that one? Then there's that one there, I'm guessing. That one, full game. That's what it says. So you got a demo and you got a full game.
New word from the nation's top scientists on the zombie virus that appeared 2 weeks ago.
Let's get more unreleased. Bye.
Okay. So we've got ourselves a first person with the basic first person puppet and a chair. Okay. Auto door. Door's locked in behind us. Nope. Look through the crack in the door. Ah, yeah, you can see that person sitting in the chair. Actually, you know what would be cool? If you could zoom. Have to put it so that if you pull the left trigger or something, you can zoom in and peek through the door. That'd be cool. Okay, so we've got the jump. Nope, jump's disabled. Oh, the door's gonna blow up. Ah, okay. I thought it was like a ticking time bomb. That door's locked. Oh, we have a note. Okay, I'm guessing that's in my inventory. Strange drawing. That's not a strange drawing. That's the troll face, isn't it? Okay. Wait, does it just loop? Do I start the drawing? Yep, still got the drawing. I'm bumping into something there. Ah, you've put okay, yeah, you put invisible walls so you can't fall down. No taking shortcuts, man. What about the speed runners? Okay. Can't do anything with the flower. No. Is there anything out there? No. Ah, okay, so he's in there hitting on the keyboard, okay. Wait, he's got no arms. How's he typing on the keyboard, man? Oh, come on, jump scare missed here. When I look in here, why doesn't he pop out? Okay, anything in the corners? No. Put a randomizer. Put a trigger zone when you walk into the zone. Can't see jack shit down here. Oh, there it is. No, with the guy with the keyboard. When he gets up and disappears, you need to put a trigger zone there and have a 50-50 chance or a 25% chance for him to pop into your face and go blah. Anything new in there? Nope. Oop, I can see through the crack. Actually, a flashlight with a really dim light fading in and out, that'd be cool too. So you can walk into the dark areas, but it's only just enough to light up, like, just in front of you. So when it goes out, it's like, oh my god, my flashlight went out. Baby cribs. Locked again. Wait, so the to-do list is what? To get 2 eyes, to get 1 arm and get 6 teeth. And then to get 2 heads, 2 arms, 1 leg. 3 souls and 13 children. Okay, I don't think I can take that. No, the boogeyman's gonna get me. Change. Nah. He didn't take my soul. You mean I'm stuck in here forever? Oop. Oop. Alright. Don't click on the side. Don't click on the to-do list again. How come the other ones were basement and this one's hell, man? You changed the pot. Yay! Wait. I've got a dot now too. Am I going to have to shoot something? See, that should have been my flashlight. Ah, okay. Don't you love the way the shadow of the puppet has no neck? You have to manually go in, tell it the neck is to cast a shadow to fix that. And you didn't put any collectibles either. What's going on there? Yeah, I won't be having the stream going much longer anyway. Oh, look, a magic piece of debris. It's floating. What's it telling me?
The National Weather Service says Doppler radar is showing heavy rain across the region. The expected rainfall is 1 inch in 1 hour. This areas are 1 to 3 inches of possible in the region. Flash flooding is ongoing, restricted in the month further as time gas consumed over the wide area. In addition, dark areas have the horizon trains in the wide area.
Ooh, is that a dead body? Or just blood? A Christmas tree. Actually, that kind of looks like a person over there.
National Records Office has issued a flash flood for southeastern state. The National Records has done.
Biddy biddy biddy. That's all, folks. Yeah, so any epileptics, close your eyes. But what if I want the bad ending? Yeah, but don't you want people who watch this to want to come and play it? So we don't want to explain any law, right? Ooh, animation to open the door on that one. No, can't flip the light switch. Error! It was all a bad dream! It was all a bad dream!
Sorry, the person you are trying to reach is unavailable right now. Please leave your
Wait, is
name,
the...
number, and a brief message,
Oh, there is there.
and we will give you a call back. Thank you.
I can't pick it up! Oh no, the boogeyman came down the lift and I had to take the stairs. That's not fair.
Subject number 1. Your freedom was not part of the contract. The company Rotbrains asks for more adrenaline to transform renewable energy. Before the Fourth World War, we had more energy sources. But now, in 2861, the energy is scarce. You always wanted to be ahead of us. You defraud us. You betray us. But
You can add a lip sync if you use the envelope, and that way you can make it open and close as he talks. That's a whole lot of walking down the hallways, dude. There you go, I gave you a thumbs up, how's that? Look at extras, what extras, where? So if I go play again. Oh, extras in there, okay. I've got like a little hope that's the end. Is the armless guy? Oh yeah, so I even do this as a favour, how's that? I'll go follow Dreamer. There you go, you got a follower. Oh, you got 140 followers, that's not bad. Let's browse your creation. No worries, dude. I want to have a quick look at your creations. If there's anything really good, I'll give it a thumbs up. Is that Homer? Oh no, that's Shrek. If you want to use any of my puppets in your creations, help yourself. And if you need any particular tweaks done, let me know. Okay. Poops in a paddock. Well, I'm going to end the stream there anyway. I'm out of here, guys. Stay safe. I'll catch you all next time. And just a reminder, that puppet is not available. It's private. But the last one that is available is... Oh, I am working on this one, by the way. I showed one of this that was... didn't do anything, but this one here you can actually equip the gun, shoot, and if I'm not mistaken, go prone as well. It's using the jank prone, but yeah. This, when I get it just right, will probably get released as public as well. So I'm out here. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all next time. See yous.